Hi. You like that sunbathing session? Is that your first one? Wow, baby.
Touki the Toucan from darkness to light. This is the story about Touki, a little toucan who once lived in shadows but found his way into a home filled with sunlight, laughter, and love. It is not only the story of a bird, it is also a story about kindness, second chances, and how unexpected encounters can change our lives forever. It all began on a day that seemed ordinary. His humans had no plans to bring home a pet. They simply wanted to take a walk through the market, enjoy the afternoon, and maybe look at some animals along the way. But life often surprises us when we least expect it, and sometimes one small choice becomes a turning point. The market was crowded with noise and color, but in one corner, under faded blankets, they noticed cages stacked on top of one another. Inside were birds, kept in darkness, their wings cramped, their voices silent. The sight was heartbreaking. Among them sat a small toucan, barely moving. His feathers looked dull, and his once bright beak was covered in spots. His little body showed rashes, and his eyes carried a look of fear and exhaustion, as if the world had already been too heavy for him. That bird was Touki. They did not know his past, but it was clear he needed help. Compassion filled their heart. They could not leave him behind. And so, almost without words, the decision was made. Touki would come home with them, whispering softly. They told him, "Welcome home, little one. You're safe now." At first, Touki was fragile. His beak, usually a toucan's pride, looked heavy instead of strong. His movements were slow, uncertain. He seemed to watch everything with caution, unsure whether to trust. His new family immediately began to search for knowledge. They read about toucans, about their special diet, the importance of sunlight, the need for space to fly. Slowly, they adjusted their home so it could become Touki's healing place. Every morning, they placed him by the window where the sunlight could warm his feathers. Bit by bit, the change began. His eyes brightened. His steps grew stronger. He started to move with more curiosity, testing his wings and exploring corners of the house. Soon, the timid bird transformed into a lively companion. Touki loved mornings. The moment the sun touched the sky, he hopped eagerly to the windowsill, waiting for his golden bath of light. Each day, he grew more playful, like a toddler discovering the world. He grabbed objects with his beak, tried to snatch food from their hands, and followed them everywhere into the kitchen, into the living room, even while cleaning.
You shake that sun right out of your hair.
Touki wanted to be part of everything. If someone left the house without saying goodbye, he made sure the whole neighborhood knew. His loud calls echoed through the rooms, as if to say, "Where are you going? Don't forget me." But one of the most extraordinary moments came when Touki learned to purr. One evening, while being gently stroked, he froze. Then, from deep inside him, came a soft rumbling sound. At first, his family thought they were mistaken, but no, it was real. Touki was purring like a cat. His little body melted into their touch, his beak grew heavy, and his eyes softened. That sound was his way of saying, "I trust you, I feel safe." Of course, raising a toucan is not easy. He requires constant attention and care. He dislikes being alone, and sometimes his curiosity leads to mischief. But with every challenge came twice as much joy. Touki made every day an adventure. His unique calls filled the air, his playful nature brought laughter, and his presence turned an ordinary house into a place alive with warmth.
You are so cute. Are you being a lazy cat?
He showed them intelligence, affection, and humor, and in return, he received love, patience, and a second chance. From the moment he was rescued from that dark cage, Touki seemed to understand how much he was cherished. He responded with loyalty, with trust, and with sounds that only he could create.
Excuse me. Are you plastic wrapped? Sir. What are you doing?
Touki's story reminds us that sometimes the smallest creatures carry the biggest lessons. A simple walk to the market turned into a lifelong bond. From fear to joy, from silence to song, Touki's journey shows that love has the power to heal what once seemed broken. If this story touched your heart, please consider liking this video, leaving a comment, and subscribing to the channel. Every small act of support helps us share more stories of hope, kindness, and second chances. Touki, the little toucan with the colorful beak, may have started in darkness, but he found the light, and in doing so, he brought light into the lives of everyone around him. And that is the true beauty of his story.
That's not how it works.